we examine one particular showpiece program that India is using called compensatory afforestation. And what we found is that thousands of crores of rupees that are meant for afforestation purposes that have not been used, they are lying in the accounts of the state governments. This is the story about the troubles that India is facing in its quest to expand its forest area and also at the same time increase the carbon sink that resides in this forest. So there is an international commitment that India has made, like every other country, to take actions on climate change. And one of those actions that it has promised is to increase its forest area so as to overall increase the carbon sink that resides in these forests. So we examine one particular showpiece program that India is using. It's called compensatory afforestation. We try to see how this particular program, compensatory afforestation, is performing. And what we found is that thousands of crores of rupees that are meant for afforestation purposes that have not been used, they are lying in the accounts of the state governments. What we also saw that the land that is being used for growing these forests, that's not conducive for growing anything at all. So as a result of which plants die after 1 or 2 seasons, and there is very little monitoring. I went to see some of these plantations in the jungles of Chhattisgarh and in Kalahandi. Saw 5 or 6 different sites where these plantations were being set up. And if you just look at the kind of forest, the good quality forest that is being diverted, that is being cut down for all sorts of industrial and infrastructure projects, the difference between that forest and the land over which these plantations are being grown. So what is going away is very, very good quality dense forests. What is coming in, or what is being used to grow forests, is extremely rocky patch of land where before this nothing has ever grown in those areas. So that is happening mainly because land is not easily available, certainly not for growing forests. There are other problems also, not very good selection of the kind of species that grow in these areas, lack of monitoring, as I said, because of which plants are not surviving beyond 1 or 2 seasons. So all these problems we were able to record, document, see it for ourselves, the kind of things that are happening in the forests.